See,
It's monumental.
this is a big step. This, the baby steps thing,
Yeah. The little guy's growing right up.
he is. I'm so proud.
They're back!
Coming to you more alive than dead from the Beer to Whiskey Studios on the taproom floor of the Greenville Beer Exchange, or GBX as we sometimes call it, on South Lawrence Street, all block and a half of it, in glorious
19 thoroughfare.
King James Yard right there. In glorious downtown Greenville, South Carolina. I'm Russ Heaps, and welcome to this episode of Big John and Five, where I get my good buddy here, our resident certified Cicerone, Big John Richards, to pick a beer from one of GBX's 22 or so taps, hundreds of cans and bottles in their retail store that you can probably see between us out there in the front of the house. Well, every time you hear the doorbell sound, another drunk gets his wings, because that's somebody coming in to buy some beer. John picks the beers, we sniff, we sip, we kibitz. John tells us a little bit about the brewery. Sometimes we learn a little bit about brewing and brewing history. And with that, John, what do we got?
Let's talk beer.
Beer!
So
Cerveza.
Cerveza?
Cerveza.
We did one of those earlier.
We did.
Sorry, I can't help myself. We are doing, we got a Hazy IPA in front of us, and one that I don't hate.
No way!
See, this is
It's monumental.
this is a big step. This, the baby steps thing.
Baby steps? It means setting small, reasonable goals.
Yeah. The little guy's growing right up.
He is. I'm so proud.
So this is Juicy Bits from Weldwerks in Greeley, Colorado, which is effectively a suburb of Denver, I think. It's right near Denver in any case, and this brewery is only 10 years old. I was actually pretty surprised to find that out, given
Wow.
how good their beer is and how much I like basically everything I've ever had from them. But their whole brewery, I mean, like, just their website says Weldwerks Brewing, dialed in beer. I'm like, well, that makes sense. But they won.
It ain't bragging if it's true.
Right. Well, they won Best New Brewery of the Year from USA Today in 2016.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And they've been chugging along ever since. This is probably even more than Heady Topper, to me, the way New England Hazy IPA ought to taste. This is exactly what I think Hazy IPA ought to taste like. So,
Write that down.
Write that down.
I mean, I don't know that I've ever had a better one. And as you can see, it's not this big chunky milkshake of a thing. You can see a little bit through that beer. It's a clear liquid. It's hazy, not chunky. And that's, I think, better.
I
can't wait for you to taste it. I can't wait for me to taste it because I like this beer. So let's do that. Let's take a sip, and then I'll talk about the beer itself and see what we think. See the nose, that grapefruit on the nose. You get that citrus. You can smell it right there. There's a lot of citrus there, and a little bit of probably pineapple or some like white peach. And these are pretty common, especially in Hazy IPA, those kinds of flavors. Oh, goodness gracious, that's so good. There's more pineapple when I taste it than there is grapefruit, but I can still get some of that grapefruit around the edges. It's clean on the end. It's got a little bit of a lingering bitterness, a little bit of that rindy, kind of pithy grapefruit side that finishes it off, but that's what makes it crisp and clean. That's what balances down the sweetness of that beer. That beer's plenty sweet when it opens up.
all the citrus I get is on the finish, on the back of my tongue.
Yeah, agreed. That's the first thing that hit me was that big pineapple thing up front.
I didn't even know there was such a thing as a white peach.
There is.
Is that? Are they like albino peaches, or did somebody actually make a white peach?
I'm really not sure.
Okay.
I don't know if we grow white peaches here. We grow normal peaches.
Peach-colored peaches.
Yes. That's what, so, I got a little bit of a soapbox just a few minutes ago about how clear beer is better. And
In a
I was-
previous episode.
Yeah. I was talking about doing another big hazy that I dislike. But that doesn't do any of us any good. It doesn't do me or you or the brewery any good for me to sit here and talk about a beer that I don't like.
Right.
That's silly. That's self-serving. It doesn't do anyone else any good. I would much rather sit here and talk about a beer that I do like and let you go search of that instead of railing on something else. So, and that's why I brought this one out instead of that one, because this one's easy to talk about. It's got good, clean, distinguished flavors, a good backbone, and it is a well-crafted beer.
It is.
And it's easy to go back for seconds. Like, there's so many hazies that I can barely make it through. And I force myself to do it because I can't ignore the most popular craft beer style in the world. As a beer professional, I can't just not know what they taste like.
Is hazy really that?
Yes.
That's an abomination.
Hazy IPA is second only to Pilsner Lager as the most produced beer style in the world.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Yep. And at our festivals, it is typically it's not as bad as it used to be, but there was a minute where Hazy IPA got more entries than any other two categories combined. Yeah. Everybody was brewing a hazy and still is.
I sort of like hazies, but I don't like them that much.
Right? But it's crazy. I mean, there's people coming back and asking for West Coast IPAs again, which I am thrilled about. And then there's people making West Coast or calling them West Coast that aren't. And if you're making a West Coast IPA and it's not clear, stop it.
Ditto.
That's not what a West Coast is.
Ditto.
Just don't do that. Call it an American IPA. Fine, I'll let you have that. Just don't call it a West Coast. Give us that. Stop encroaching.
You encroachers.
There.
Boy,
How's that for a soapbox?
I'm getting pretty wound up here. Encroachers.
Truly. So, I don't know, our overlord hasn't started yelling at us yet. We still got a little time.
What's the ABV?
I just knew you were going to ask me that. I think it's 7.2. I looked at it before we sat down, and now I can't remember because I'm getting old and things don't stay in my brain the way they're supposed to.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
So
Can't even see
start writing this down in your hand.
Right.
Yeah. See, I think we're out of position here.
I think so, too.
I think we're normally.
That's right.
sitting-
Russell correct me on the bottom.
Sitting a little farther forward. I feel a little disjointed and disconcerted because we're not positioned.
It's been a rough week.
It has been. But they're all first world problems.
Yeah. Right.
So what can I tell you? All right.
So that's it. I mean, if you're in the Denver area, I think that Greeley's not far away, and Weldwerks is a must see out there. Okay, that would be I wouldn't go within 100 miles without getting the chance to go to Weldwerks.
There you have
There
it.
you have it.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
Yeah, or something.
Or something. All right.
Let's let these people go.
Let's get out of here.
Just
So
drug
damn
this
lucky.
out.
See you next time.